All right, here we go. We got Dead Monster versus Simas. Audio's probably a little low. I will turn that up in just a moment. Dead Monster off to a hot start, looking for the flip reset. Musty not going to land it, and Simas will tap in his first. Let me pump this audio a bit. All right. Dead. It's going to go back to the flip reset. And this time, he'll get it to work. Doesn't need much power, just the slightest lift over the top of the oncoming challenge from Simas. That's all that was needed. Simas with a big kickoff win. Dead is in position. He's goal side, but he's got low boost. It's going to be a difficult spot to navigate. He's done well thus far. But Simas breaks through. He's going to flick one in from the corner. Simas with a double reset, a triple reset. It is off target. And with a quick recovery down from the backboard, Simas will actually maintain possession here. Continue to press. Quick camera check there to ensure that he has a little bit of space to work with. A flick to the far side. Dead will sweep it away. Dead Monster doing a good job of surviving some very awkward and difficult situations on defense. It's a promising attack here. Dead Monster, a double jump pop, just keeping it close and controlled. That way he can command this boost game. Simas still low. And there we have confirmation. The boost popped in the corner. Dead Monster with a chip and a shot. A narrow angle. He does get it on target, but Simas is actually going to be the first to it. He'll sweep it away. Still low boost. Dead Monster continues to attack. Simas has time to swing out to the corner and dive back across for a save. Both players playing some great defense, making one another earn these goals. Dead Monster's flick is off target. Has the boost advantage, but he did have to concede possession. Simas has to be careful here. He knows that you can see him stretching, trying to touch that ball one more time, because if he doesn't, it's going in his net. Dead Monster will put in his second. Both players posturing, trying to gain the advantage here in the middle of the field. Simas' shot was threatening, but Dead in position to handle it. Uh-oh. Awkward situation there on the goal line for Simas, and Dead Monster will capitalize. Well done from Simas there. He's not going to have the boost to launch a counterattack. But at the very least, he bought himself some time to pick up pads. Decent recovery and defense. He's used every ounce of boost there. Now Dead Monster with the goal lead. Just going to put a near post, top shelf chip shot on target. Now both players low boost, an awkward spot for Dead Monster. Very heavy touch there. Provides Simas an opportunity to step in, tap it away. He's only got 30 in the tank, but he does have possession. He's going to absorb that challenge. Got 30 seconds left to attack. Decent setup here. He's going to bring this back to the ground. Dead Monster with the early challenge will snatch it right off the roof of Simas. Put in his 4th. 2-goal lead here for Dead Monster. 21 seconds remain. Smart play to fake that kickoff. Gonna burn some time off the clock. Make his job a little bit easier, and that demo should lock things up. Dead Monster in a very slow and calculated match for both players will take a victory in game 1. Dead Monster with a similar start to the second game. It's going to initiate play with some aerial game. No success this time. He may have sniped a long shot. Simas actually in position. Now it's Simas with an aerial attempt from the right wall. And a standard air dribble will suffice. Simas up 1. Dead. With an early pop, will outplay Simas, who was positioned aggressively, wanted to stay close to the play. Nice bounce to work with. Simas fakes high, goes low, plays it slow. Simas will put in his 2nd. A long shot boom from Simas. We'll give him a 3rd. Should have another possession here in the corner. Intelligently absorbs that challenge. Rather than trying to come out as the victor. Gonna be a little bit too early for that boost spawn. Dead Monster's gonna get it. Simas strikes a shot directly on target. Dead Monster will take over possession. That pop is not ideal, and it will result in a turnover. He's gonna have to stretch to make this save as well. Low boost for Dead Monster, and an awkward position as well. But he's held strong. He's earned himself a full tank. And now he begins from the left wall. Once again, the first touch, leaving a bit to be desired. And it's put him on the back foot again. Early challenge from Simas. Gonna secure that corner boost as well. Dead Monster will have to operate with what he's got in the tank, which happens to be 1 boost. It's a great challenge, considering the circumstances. Simas will push that back to his own end, and Dead Monster now will return the favor, stealing his corner boost. Simas wants to stay behind that ball, play for the 50. He's got possession, but no boost in the tank. An early flick to test Dead Monster's defending. Dead Monster up to the task. Good challenge from Simas. He has no boost, but he should be able to maintain the momentum. Through the challenge, he does, and he puts in a 4th. Patience from both sides there, but Simas will come away with possession. He has the reset. Just playing things slow, looking for that far corner, but Dead has the entire net covered. A little bit risky, but Simas felt confident in his position there. 1 reset, and the busty. Actually gets a bit too much power on it. But once again, a quick recovery will allow him to hustle back to defense. And contest the shot there from Dead Monster, which does go wide. Simas on the counterattack will put in a 4th. Excuse me, a 5th. That's a risky turn there from Simas. Turning his car towards the outside. If Dead Monster had found a flick, he almost certainly would have scored. It may not matter either way, as Simas has built a substantial lead in the final 17 seconds here. He's going to waste the time by faking that shot and just continuing to press. Dead Monster with a booming clear. It's probably going to bounce its way in. It does. A 0-second goal for Dead Monster will cut the lead to 3. Simas will take game number 2. And I think this is the inverse score line. Both players have won their match 5-2. Very level series thus far. Simas off to a good start here in game 3. Good setup from Dead Monster. He's going to find the far side of the net after regaining his dodge on the ceiling. Once he saw Simas launch from the backboard, he knew which part of the net would be open. Slammed it home. Dead Monster strikes first in game 3. But an immediate response from Simas will tie us up. Fantastic challenge from Dead Monster. Does have the boost to recover as well, but put in his second. Ooh, a creative setup from there, from Simas there, as he resets on the ceiling, threatens that Musty on his way down, so Dead freezes, and the wave dash catch. He's gonna shove that with just enough pace right past Dead. And we saw this exact scenario, not in the same spot, but this exact scenario in the prior game. Simas wanting to stay close to the play, maybe just not expecting Dead Monster to be as quick as he is. Simas has done well to hold some boost there. He's actually going to dive out into the corner. Play backboard. Dead Monster with a couple resets. Will get it past him. And this is the risk of leaving the net. Just provide that player with plenty of space. The double reset will be enough just to outplay the challenge from Simas. Dead will eventually round pinch in that goal. But Simas responds very quickly with a kickoff goal there. Puts in his third, and he's back within one. Now that is very good play from Simas. We're not going to watch it back because I'm sure this is tilting. But Simas just hesitates behind the ball. He knows he has no boost. He knows he's not going to win that challenge. So instead of trying to play for the win, he just sits behind the ball. Allows Dead Monster to flip forward. And once Dead Monster flipped forward, Simas had the upper hand. With that, he puts in his fourth. Dead Monster looks to go up over the top. Not going to be able to get past Simas this time. But both players have used all the boosts in the tank, so they report back to the big pads before Dead Monster begins again. And this time, he's going to find top shelf, far side for his fifth. Oh, that's a very fortunate bounce for Simas. Hits the post and bounces across the face of the net. Dead with a big challenge win, but a tough shot. He's not going to be able to find the back of the net. Simas' fake challenge will be enough to dispossess Dead. But a difficult bounce to deal with is eventually going to push Simas back to defense. Dead swerving back and forth on the bounce dribble. The shot will not be enough to get past Simas. Into the final 90 seconds here. Dead with an opportunity. Doesn't have the boost to put power on the shot. So it results in a turnover of possession. Simas looking for the pogo. And it almost worked. Goes for a standard air roll shot from the other corner. Dead does well to save that shot and evade the following bump attempt. Wow, Simas with an absolutely pixel-perfect flick. He finds the crossbar, and the crossbar knocks the ball straight down into him. on his follow-through from that flick. But Dead Monster will, once again, immediately respond on the very next kickoff. Simas with possession, does pull it back into his own corner. And a very aggressive challenge from Dead Monster. I just have to be honest, I'm surprised to see this from him. There's no need to win that ball, and even if you do win it, you know, there's not a whole lot of upside for winning that challenge. Obviously, we saw the downside there. Simas with an absolutely free opportunity to tie things up. Now he's got possession. Final 18 seconds, a decent first touch. And that is going to be a problem for Simas. Dead Monster with a freebie on the counterattack. He reclaims the lead. He's got 11 seconds left to hold. He's going to go for the fake kickoff. Simas spots it. The flick is on target, but Dead Monster with the full tank of boost will easily sweep that to the side. And once again, we get another 0-second goal. Yo, I think that's 3 straight. I think all 3 of these games have had a 0-second goal. Not that any of them have mattered, but nevertheless, Dead Monster on match point. Can he close it out in 4? Or will Simas push this thing forward to 5? Another fake kickoff there from Dead Monster. It's going to result in a goal. Simas spotted it, but that first touch was just too heavy. Both players with a delayed kickoff. Simas is going to win the race to the boost. To fight for the other midfield boost. And now we're going to race back across. Dead Monster has an opportunity here. Finally, cleanly wins possession. Does get the flip reset. Though the shot was not all that threatening. Looks to the far side now. Simas in position for the save. He's fortunate he wasn't demoed there. Just bumped a bit. Now he's got some time to pick up pads and reset. He does get the full tank in the corner. Dead goes high. Once again, flip reset attempt. Not going to be enough, though. Simas has possession. Standard forward flip, flick. Plays the first touch well to control things, but eventually ends up conceding possession. Dead Monster with a powerful strike from the midfield. Simas will punch it away, and then a fantastic bounce. I mean, Simas could not ask for a better bounce there. He couldn't pay for a better bounce. Look at this. Off the corner, just out of reach for Dead Monster, and teed up perfectly for Simas in his path. So he'll slam that home. Tie things up. That's an all-in play. You can see the camera frustration there from Dead Monster. He knows. But he knows that before he begins that play. He knows he's on low boost. If he goes for a flick, if he dodges forwards, instead of absorbing the challenge, he knows it's an all-in play. It's either full success, you outplay your opponent, potentially score, or it's in your net, one or the other. And that time, it was in his net. And Simas will actually follow it up with another opportunity here. Pre-flips out to control the ball. And I think Dead went up. Maybe was expecting a flip reset. But a standard air dribble from Simas will be enough to get it up over the top of Dead Monster. As we have seen throughout the series, both players actually, after conceding, they've done well to find a goal immediately following the concession. Dead Monster this time going to take a much safer approach as he drops it forward. Has either option. Can absorb the challenge or just flick it to the side. We saw him obviously push to the corner there. So he could scoop that boost. And then eventually works his way past Simas. He's tied it up. Smart play from Simas. Can he get this on target in time? No, he cannot. Good recovery there from Dead Monster. Simas underestimating his opponent there. Put a flick on target, and the flick was fine. But he just did not anticipate Dead recovering quick enough to put in a counterattack goal. Swings wide for the corner boost and concedes. Wow, that is a beautiful touch from Simas. The pre-flip into the boost, which also pinches it against the wall and knocks it central. Allows him to put in a fourth. And this should be another opportunity for Simas. He nails it from deep. That's his fifth, and he's got the lead. Dead Monster, this is an all-in play once again. Has the flip reset. It's off the crossbar. The shot may be good enough for him to recover. It was. Simas will eventually take over, as Dead will be forced to back off. Simas with a pinch attempt. Gets decent power, but it's lacking accuracy. Dead Monster once again to the skies. An all-in play once more this time. The flip reset hits the post. He's going to have to hustle back. Simas. Just a bit too quick on the counterattack. He's going to put in a sixth. Wow. Incredible stuff from Simas. Hustling back to defense. Was certainly not a situation that he wanted to be in. In fact, I thought he was certainly going to be scored on. But he holds nevertheless. That is a great demo from Dead Monster. All right, listen to me. This is not an on-ball play, but this is a high-risk play. If Dead does not get that demo, he's going to land funky on the wall. Simas is going to have control, waste plenty of time, and Dead Monster is almost certainly going to lose this game and be forced into game number 5. But he lands the demo, provides himself plenty of time and space to work with. But the job's not done just yet. He's got to get one more to tie things up and take it to overtime if he wants to conclude the series in 4. Got a big opportunity here. Starts from his own end, and that heavy touch may be too far away. It is. Simas does well to put that in the corner. Dead needed that boost to spawn, and it didn't. Simas is going to put in a 7th and secure game 4. Big shout out to the players following the script, giving us game 5. We do appreciate that. It's going to be a great bounce for Dead Monster, and he drills it. He'll strike first in game 5. Simas. Once again, being lured in by the shiny golden orb. The beautiful, delicious boosties. He has conceded a second goal here early in game 5. Lots of time left to play. Dead Monster gets bumped out of the play. Simas should have a freebie here. He does. He's back within 1. Simas has plenty of boost in the tank. Decent control. He actually had a pretty good setup as far as getting those wheels on the ceiling. But Dead Monster read it to perfection, dispossessed him early, and has lots of time to recover and roll in a third. Dead Monster with a kickoff win. Puts a fourth on target. And he looks to be running away with game 5. Dead Monster full tank of boost. Once again, Simas pinned on defense. Oh, that was just Giga Brain there. Dead Monster baited as though he would pull that ball back into his own corner. Simas runs flying by. But ultimately, Simas does end up with possession, and a nice air roll, delayed air roll shot, by the way, will allow him to poke that over the top of Dead Monster. Simas had to work hard for this possession. What will he do with it? He's going to bring it to the ground. Couple of slow plays, smart play from Simas. He knows that if he doesn't hit this ball hard, Dead Monster has no boost, no momentum. So even if they do 50-50 it, it's most likely going to sit inside that blue box. $1v1 IQ on display there from Simas. And now with just under 3 minutes left to play, he's whittled the deficit down to 1. It's a nice setup from Dead Monster, but he's unable to put that in the back of the net. He does have a reset. He's going to delay it. And, I mean, that works to perfection. We got to watch this one back. I'm sorry, Simas. It's just too funny. He goes zooming by. Dead Monster will put in a 5th. Once again, he has Simas in an awkward position here. No boost. Simas has done a good job to defend for the time being. But he's still not out yet. Dead Monster. Woo! Narrowly evades being demoed. Simas way down the field here, and I don't think he has much boost in the tank. A risky play there. He was hoping for a mistake from Dead Monster, but it never came. Simas turning up the intensity. But it may be too late. Big flick from Dead. Does go high, and he's just going to maintain possession as he runs this around the field. Wasting time. Put a long shot on target. Simas will sweep it to the sidewall. Dead Monster, incredible game management here. Not forcing anything. Letting the clock do the work. Oh! What? Simas with a reverse takeoff, air dribble. He just flip reset, forced himself down into a pogo. New Mex? What? That was incredible. And Simas continue to build on that shot. He's got a flip reset and a double! Back to back! Simas is cooking! He's got another opportunity here. He's going to stay grounded this time. I like this play. That's smart with minimal time left. He doesn't want to go all in and potentially concede a 7th. He's going to have to win the race to this boost, and he does, but he gets demoed. Can he respawn in time before Dead Monster puts a shot on target? He definitely can. Dead Monster backed off to the boost. And an early flick will outplay Simas. Dead Monster should put in a 7th. And with 12 seconds left, that will most likely secure Game 5. Simas tried to delay kickoff, but Dead barrels through it. And all he needs to do is run down the clock. Looks like both players are in agreement. GG's. Well played.